Hi everyone, welcome to the channel on the college process. Once again, my name is Ed from Principia Prep, and today we're going to be going over why everyone needs to do the FAFSA form. Now before I begin, if you are new to the channel and looking for additional college content, please hit the subscription button down below. It will notify you when new videos come out. As well as if you do enjoy today's video, please leave us a like, it does help the channel. In addition to that, we are still running the James Russo Memorial Scholarship for seniors graduating high school, going off to college. Once again, if you're new to the channel, this is our scholarship program here at Principia where we give away thousands and thousands of dollars every year to graduating high school seniors going off to college. If you want more information about our program, very simple. Down below in the description is the link for the video explaining how our scholarship program here works for the James Russo Memorial Scholarship. In addition to that, also in the description down below is an organization's Venmo as well as our buy us a coffee if you want to help support the channel, allowing us to keep making these college videos for you guys out there. And all that being said, let's jump right into today's video, the reason why everyone needs to fill out the FAFSA form. Now, you might be new to this whole process, maybe this is your first student going through, or maybe you put some students through college already, and maybe you've done the FAFSA form in the past, or maybe you've talked to your college advisor, or your academic advisor, or your guidance counselor, or somebody helping you with the process. Or maybe you've done the net price calculators, which allow you to see what a college is able to provide you financially speaking in grants and scholarships if your student decides to go there based on your family dynamic, income, and asset situation. Now you may be thinking, well, everything's showing, everyone's telling me, there's no reason to fill out the FAFSA form or any financial aid forms really because I make too much or I have too much in assets. And the reality is, don't listen to those people. And I say that from this perspective. I've worked in the college realm for over 30 years now. I've worked at 4 different private colleges in my career, and the biggest mistake I've seen year after year after year is parents and students not filling out the FAFSA form because they were told by somebody else they made too much or they had too much in assets, or just didn't make any sense. The reality is, in my 30 years, I've seen incomes of negative $2 million, so under zero, negative $2 million, all the way to tens of millions of dollars in my career, and I still have those people fill out the FAFSA form. And the reason I'm telling you to fill out the FAFSA form, I'm gonna basically give you guys here today 5 different specific reasons why you should fill out the FAFSA form no matter what anyone tells you. Number 1 reason you should fill out the FAFSA form is because many states, good, bad, or different, now require the FAFSA form as a graduation requirement. That being specific here to the state of New Jersey, where I'm from, that now a requirement to graduate high school is the FAFSA has to be in place. And New Jersey, not the only state that does this. There are many other states out there that, including New Jersey, require you to get the FAFSA form in before high school graduation to be able to basically graduate high school. So number 1 requirement is your state might actually need it for you to even get out of high school to get into college. Second reason being is that financial aid is something that's very complex. It's not as simple as many people make it out to be. In some cases, it becomes more complex depending on your college list because every school is different for what they want, what they look at, and what they're providing you when the financial aid comes into consideration of grants, scholarships, and everything else. You never know what's available out there in financial aid because when it comes to financial aid, the reality is the FAFSA form is typically used by 3 different people. The school you're looking at, the federal government, and the state you reside in if you stay in the college within the state you reside in. Now the reality is, since there's 3 people giving you financial aid, there might be an opportunity that maybe one of them or 2 of them says no, but the third person, third entity says yes, we're going to give you some financial assistance. And you might not know that. FAFSA is the foundation to all financial aid. Grants, scholarships, loans, work programs, the whole gambit. The reality is you should just do the FAFSA because you never know, there might be something out there for you that you weren't even aware of. And the third reason you should do the FAFSA form, many schools, for whatever reason, their admissions offices use the FAFSA form as well in addition to the financial aid office. The admissions uses it for scholarship consideration. And let me explain to you what I mean by that. Over the years, I've seen more and more colleges ever before coming to the families and telling them you've been offered a scholarship to attend our college, a merit-based scholarship, typically meaning your student had a good GPA, good test scores, etc. We like them, we accepted them, we're going to offer you scholarship money. However, we will not release that scholarship money until the FAFSA form is in, which means you have the scholarship waiting there, but unless the FAFSA comes in, it won't be released. Now, I know it sounds ridiculous, and it kind of is ridiculous, and I've been doing this 30 years. The reality is the FAFSA should have nothing to do with scholarships, but some colleges make it a requirement nowadays that the FAFSA has to go in to release the scholarship, even though you've been awarded it. Now, the 4th reason why you should be doing the FAFSA form is because of the fact that it provides you opportunities, a pathway for low interest rate loans. Let me explain to you what I mean. The moment you fill out the FAFSA form, your student is eligible for federal direct loans of $5,500 for a freshman coming in. Now that $5,500 freshman loan typically breaks into 2 categories, subsidized and unsubsidized. Usually most of you guys will get $3,500 of subsidized loans and $2,000 of unsubsidized loans. The way it works is the subsidized loan will have the interest being paid for by the federal government up to 6 months after the student graduates, where the unsub will have the interest growing immediately while the student's in school. You can tell the school itself, give me both loans, give me neither loans, or give me the interest-free loan only. So it does provide you the opportunity for low interest rate loans on the federal side. It also provides you the opportunity for low interest rate loans on the state side. Now, many states, like here in New Jersey, have specific state loans available for state residents or people coming to college within the state to take out loans, which typically are either in the top 3 or top 4 of the lowest interest rate loans available for you guys out there. So the reality is you have low interest rate federal loans, low interest rate state loans available, and both require the FAFSA form. And then the fifth reason why you guys fill out the FAFSA form is even if you know, you run all the numbers, you talk to every expert, and they're all telling you the same thing, you're not going to get anything. You still do the FAFSA form. And the fifth reason being is that you never know what the future may lie. And the reason I say it that way is if you have something happen to you, financially speaking, let's say you lose your job, or you go from full-time work to part-time work, where your company that you're running has some issue and you go bankrupt, or the money's not coming in the way it was last year, your revenue's down 50%, or God forbid you get divorced, or there's death in the family, or there's a natural disaster, like anything unforeseen that happens financially affecting you, the first thing you more likely will be thinking about is, we need to go to the college and ask them for financial assistance because we are under this duress that something happened that we weren't expecting. The first thing that every college is going to ask you is, did you fill out the FAFSA form? If you tell that college, I did not fill out the FAFSA form, then the biggest problem you're going to have is you probably already missed deadlines. Because as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, there's 3 different people that can give you financial aid. The federal government, i.e. the FAFSA people, the state that you reside in if you're staying in state and going to a state college, and then third, the college. Now, typically, each one of these have their own deadline. So if you're asking for help, let's say in August or December, when the student's already in school for a few months, you very likely missed a bunch of deadlines, which means they can't maximize helping you out the way they could have if you filled the FAFSA early on, even though you didn't get anything, weren't offered anything. It allows them to go back and say, okay, let's see what we can change. Let's see if we can lower your income. Let's see if we can take out some assets from the form to make you eligible for federal, state, and also institutional aid at the college. So it provides you basically, let's call it insurance on the fact that if something happens in the future, financially speaking, you will be covered by doing the FAFSA form. So those are basically the 5 reasons that I think everyone should do the FAFSA form, regardless of what anyone tells you. Now, if you have questions, if you have concerns, if you need help in the process of college, whether it be admissions or financial aid, I do help out a lot of families every year throughout the process. So if you need help, you want to get in contact with me, on the screen is my contact information. That's actually my cell phone number, so the easiest way to reach me is actually text message. You can also email me if you're more of an email person and want to kind of give me a couple questions beforehand. If you do call, I do answer the phone occasionally. Unfortunately, I'm typically pretty busy, but text messages I answer pretty much within 24 hours. Emails within about a day or 2. And sometimes phone call won't get back to you for a few days, but if you want to leave a voicemail if I don't answer, perfectly fine as well. And other than that, thank you for watching today's video. Once again, my name is Ed from Principia Prep.